What up, though? Welcome back to News of My Fiance. Tonight, we're talking about Trump sending ICE into airports, his very public backtracking on Iran, and the lies unraveling in real time. We've also got updates on Afro Man's trial, where the cops self-reported their victimhood, plus LaRussell's little situation. And yes, a Christopher Columbus statue at the White House. If you're trying to make sense of the chaos, you're exactly where you need to be.
I'm Morgan Jones. He's DJ Ambush. And this is News with My Fiance, where we give you context the headlines leave out to help make sense of what's going on with a little humor so we can actually get through this.
Boom. We are live from Portland, the fire alarm fire that just keeps on burning.
Shout out to our studio sponsors, L&J Industries, and to our production fam, Big Jess, not the little one, who is, in fact, the infirm.
Yes.
Right now.
Yes.
We love you, Jess. We hope you feel better so soon. Hope you're resting. Hope you're all those things.
Nah, for real.
Kyle of Residual Audio and Ross and Michelle holding us down remotely. And, of course, shout out to y'all, all of our fiancés in the chat. Get engaged with us tonight.
If you're getting value from the show, hit like, subscribe, ring the bell, and jump in the chat so the algorithm knows what's going on. You can find everything we're doing at newsmyfiance.com. And if you want to support independent media, hit our Patreon at patreon.com/newsofmyfiance. This week's ads includes the latest FYFF. Got that there loaded. It should be hitting Friday morning at 9 a.m.
No, boy.
You're always like, oh boy, because I don't know what's scheduled.
You know, I don't know what's scheduled. I don't know. Yeah, it's been a while.
I'm ready. Wait, what did MJ say we're calling this again? Oh, right. No, I got it. I know we're live. Welcome to Monday Night Raw, live, in person, live Raw. All right. So real quick, as MJ mentioned,
what up, Carlos?
Jess is in here. So, you know how it is with adjustments throughout the show. We're going to keep tightening things up. But I want you to understand, it's not your eyes, it's not your glasses or your TV. The main camera's out of focus. So I'm going to fix that real quick.
It doesn't look terrible on I don't think. At least on YouTube, it looks pretty good. Oh, whoa, what a difference. Sorry, y'all. Again, Los. Apparently, even Columbus is heaven sent. You know?
Damn.
We got to start somewhere. No, we don't need to jump right into to that just yet. But that was
him a little bit
pretty perfect.
That's your first time hearing the intro song? Oh, man.
So, yeah, we will be talking about ICE getting paid to stand around later. And cops exposing themselves in this Afro Man trial. Like, it was quite the...
Cray.
I'm not sure what to call it. Like... victimhood meeting.
I was going to say it's exactly what you said. It's full self-reporting. It's amazing. It's amazing. It created a really, really great moment in American history. If you had to ask me an example of good police, those are good police.
No.
That's good police.
No.
Ratting yourself out, that's good police. Inadvertently ratting yourself, great police, as a matter of fact. Best police. I love it. Oh, yes.
My man said best police.
Best police practices.
Oh.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. What up, Michelle?
Yes. Hi, Michelle.
Los. I see more of y'all out there watching. Shout out to, listen. Shout out to everyone that watches, may not always be in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all. The numbers matter.
Absolutely.
Yes, we really appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. The idea, so I was hanging with a couple of friends. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why I'm trying not to say their name, just because I didn't say I would do this. So, but she told me that they watch the show on their TV, like, that's their Monday night.
Right.
And I don't know what you mean by that. Number one.
Yeah.
Huh? And then, oh my God, that's amazing. Like, it's the cutest. Like, I don't know what to do with that. I don't know how to accept compliments or anything. Yeah. So thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Hello.
Yeah, but that's pretty neat. And also totally intimidating.
Right.
Totally wild. I do have something that I could surprise you with.
Oh, all right.
But are you in a place to be surprised? I don't want to mess up the flow state.
No, I can take surprises. Michelle just said something. That poor girl boss cop. She was just pointing a gun at a kid to protect and serve. She's so sad now.
Yeah. Nothing like. That's too early to say her quote.
Yeah.
It's a little too early.
Save the goodies.
I'll have to come back to that for the quote.
I'm making some tweaks to the lower thirds, but yeah, go ahead. Hit me with the surprise.
Okay, I'm going to hit you with a surprise because I saw this late in the day. I asked you if you knew about it. You said you had no idea. So I wanted to keep it that way. Because who doesn't love a surprise? Well, I hate a surprise, but Ambush loves them.
I do. I absolutely do.
So, one Billith Cosby is back in the news.
Billiam
Cosby. Mm-hmm. Pilliam Cosby.
There we go.
It was back in court, and this time a jury said, yeah, we believe her. A civil jury in California found him liable for essaying a woman back in 1972 and ordered him to pay over $19 million.
I'm sorry, what? Holy crap.
Her name is Donna Motzinger, and her story is honestly hard to hear, but also at this point incredibly familiar.
Right.
She says that's the trigger warning, by the way.
Okay.
She says Cosby invited her to a comedy show, gave her wine and pills he claimed were aspirin, and then she started fading in and out. Next thing she remembers is waking up at home, partially undressed, realizing she'd been assaulted. And I don't know how many times we have to hear that exact same story and pattern to just...
And she...
I don't mean believe anybody who says it, but there are people who believe that all of this is just tearing down a black man.
Of course. I mean,
he's even said it, to be clear, there's nothing to argue other than you want your turn to be able to do it.
Yeah, he said it. Several people in his orbit said it.
It's on an album.
Yeah, I felt
of his own.
I felt really hurt, triggered, I guess, when Felicia Rashad said it. When she said they're trying to tarnish his legacy. And I was like, wait several minutes, man. You have been working with him professionally for probably the longest out of anyone outside of people, behind the scenes, his production people and his team. You mean to tell me? I know. I'm not going to say you mean to tell me. I know women that he has assaulted and abused. I know some of them came to you. I know that. I know it is as the sky is blue. The image we have of Felicia Rashad, whether it's the TV show, whether it was real life, that's someone you look up to. That's someone you go to seek solace, advice, all of that. And then you mean to tell me years of accusations, allegations, all of it, and what you come away with is that energy? Okay, cool. And then she followed it up with being a dean down at Howard and doing the kids dirty. And that was just like, it's all a facade. All of it. You're the furthest thing from Claire Huxtable. This sucks. This sucks for me. It just... Go ahead.
Well, remember when you started with Felicia Rashad?
Yeah.
Because she's not Claire Huxtable.
Yeah. It's the same way. Bill Cosby isn't Cliff Huxtable, but he's definitely, treated that way. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I would say to our detriment that we treat them as characters that they portrayed,
Yeah.
Like to our detriment. They're actors.
Yeah.
They acted.
They're acting.
They acted. They did it. And Cosby already told us who he was in his real life. Like that was part of his stand-up. So it's literally nothing to talk about. Cosby's lawyers were like, she doesn't know what happened. How could she know? She was blacked out.
Which is crazy. Which is, obviously the school that CeeLo pulled, his defense from. But that's just crazy. How can you trust her? She was blacked out, bro.
Dude, the idea that right there is a thing to say.
Right.
One.
That's your defense. Wild.
But it's something to say. How does she know what happened? She was blacked out. How'd she get that way?
Who blacked her out?
Who blacked her out? What were your intentions with my daughter when you blacked her out?
Oh my God. That's crazy.
Like you literally on purpose. This was a surprise to her, but a complete and total plan to you.
Right.
Anyway, to say that on its own, but to use it in an actual legal defense is insanity.
Madness.
It's madness.
Yeah.
Like what? Anyway, so they're going to appeal.
Thank God.
The jury took a day in this whole thing and was like, nah, they gave her $17.5 million for past harm, another $1.75 million for future trauma. And there's still a chance that number goes up with punitive damages.
Nice.
This is the same man whose criminal conviction tied to Andrea Constand got overturned. And not because the jury said he didn't do it, but because of a technicality. And what I would say, more proof that the prosecutors be lying like a motherfucker. The point isn't necessarily to find the truth for them. It is to get the conviction or whatever, right? And you make deals that other prosecutors wouldn't make, and somebody didn't uphold the deal. And that is why that was overturned. It isn't because he didn't do it. Like, he admits to it. That's how he was getting the deal. It's just like completely, So he ended, he walked on that technicality. Civil court is different. There is a different standard, and juries are still hearing those stories. And they're like, yeah, that still tracks. It still tracks from the last time when he should have went to jail. And then it tracks from the last time that he was civilly sued. Like, this isn't one allegation. There's 60 plus. This has been now over a decade of actual, right?
Yeah.
Since Hannibal, since the only invigoration of it.
Yeah.
So none of this is new. And we know that our criminal justice system is not actually here to punish powerful or wealthy people. There's also a pattern of that.
Right.
But civilly, there is a way that you can hold people responsible. And that's what happened here.
I am elated. You probably can't tell because I'm so distracted right now.
Yeah.
19 million. It's nice. I mean, you can't put a price on being sexually assaulted. Let me be clear about that.
Yeah.
You cannot. Is it enough to ruin his chances at buying NBC? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I haven't had a look at his books. I don't know,
And you'll never get to see him. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You're not going to get that.
Yeah. So we might need a couple more suits before we can
take him out?
To take him out of contingency for buying NBC.
And why do you want to do that? Because he's going to turn it into what? He's
going to turn it into pull your pants up.
University.
Yeah. He's going to do some collaboration with PragerU. And then what do we have? I don't need that. The new BET. I don't need that from him. I don't want his version of any of those things.
Bill Entertainment.
Exactly. Nah. What y'all calling bio cosplay? Is that what that says?
Yo, that is exactly what that says. P-Town. Yeah. What up, P-Town?
Hey, lady. Yeah. So that's dope. Wow. I was seeing some chatter on Threads about Cosby, and I was like, what could possibly be going on now? What on earth? But yeah.
Wasn't he saying like I'm a poor old man or something at some point, or that was just Alex Jones?
That was Alex Jones. That was Bill Cosby. That was Weinstein. They all are like, saying, whoa, no, I'm so poor and old. So infirm.
Look at me, shaky.
He actually did an interview, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, Weinstein, talking about, how he's a pariah and, no one wants to deal with him and da-da-da-da-da. And I don't know if he was sitting down with someone from New York Times or not, but I was just like, what exactly do you want from people? What exactly is the treatment that you think you deserve in this moment? You don't want to be unpopular. You don't want to be the kid with cooties. Do you know what you're in jail for?
I think I didn't realize he got out.
No, he's still in jail. Weinstein? Yeah.
Oh.
He's still in jail, but he was just saying people don't return his calls and, it's like.
They can't call you back there.
Bro.
That's not how it goes.
Or, return or accept or any of that. Like,
do you have a cell phone? Did you just tell me you got a cell phone?
Is you making calls on Skype? What is you doing? Like.
You got a TikTok?
Are you upset that your visitors list is mad short? No one wants to be caught near you, bro. You're radioactive on top of being a piece of ass. Like.
Well, so he's saying everything you're saying, and he's saying. Wah.
Yeah, he's saying everything I'm saying. He's like, that's messed up, ain't it? No one's gonna side with you on that. No one cares, bro.
Who's the interview with? Because who's asking? Like, who can? Why?
Yeah, I gotta double check. I can't remember exactly who the platform was, but it was one of the major papers. It was just like, come on, bro. Nah, we're not doing that. Yeah.
What a dorkosaurus.
Please, B. Please.
I mean, and I don't mean to diminish. That's one heck of a... expand my vocabulary. A despicable person. Yeah. He is a despicable person. And him being like, it's hell inside Rikers Island...
Yeah.
You
don't say.
I'm sure you contributed to the reason Rikers Island is the shithole that it is, right. In many different ways. And the amount of lives that you ruined, the amount of lives that you have harmed, nobody gives one fuck about how you feel anywhere. Mm. Like, I don't know why anybody's having a conversation with him.
No.
Hard pass. Want no parts. Unless he's having to pay this amount of money to do something because he's held accountable in some other way.
Right.
Because this isn't bullshit. Anyway. Ambush, I'm pretty sure that you saw... They deployed ICE agents in Atlanta today. And there was a pack of them, if you will. Is 4 a pack?
Damn.
I'd say 4 is a pack. pack of ices.
3.
Icicles.
2's a couple, 3 is a few. I think 3 to 4 is a few. I will probably go 5 before I go a pack.
Well, what do I call 4 miscreant icicles?
I'd still say it's a few.
A group?
Yeah, group. Yeah.
It doesn't sound as menacing, but fine.
Roll a pack, man. It's America. You define the language however you want. Do what you want.
Well, I don't. That's not what I'm looking for right now. Yeah, so there was a group of ICE agents, 4 people, 3 of them black, 1 of them white. You saw them as a group, yes?
Yes.
Conversation ends up being, can you bully black ICE agents?
Interesting. See, I'm seeing the responses and conversations around all of these things on threads. Like, what are you guys even talking about? Scroll. Yay. Talking about Spider-Man. I'll read this one.
Oh.
So, okay.
Relatable content.
Give me more of that, because I'll tell you about what I came across.
Well, so there was a lot of what I wouldn't say is bullying, but responses. Okay, we could say there's a lot of making fun of those ICE agents by the black community.
Well, it is what we do. We are going to give ICE agents hell. So,
first of all, they speak roast just like we do.
Yeah.
We don't
free reign of the English language.
We don't need to be moderated on that.
Yeah.
However, that is then the conversation becomes like, wait a minute, that's a black woman. Wait a minute.
And
listen.
So, okay. So what I saw was a picture of the ICE agents. The black woman was there, slim black woman, a couple other ICE agents next to them. And the commentary was, it's not helpful to antagonize them while they're doing their job because it makes it worse. Do you think that makes it better or worse for the people that they're engaging with? And it's like, I hear you.
Tomato.
Definitely tomato. I hear you, but their job is already to harass people and harm them. Me harassing them, if that intensifies the level of harassment, definitely not the intention. However, that can't be the excuse.
Hello.
So, yeah, I'm going to clown you. If you're an ICE agent, I'm clowning you. If you happen to be a person of color and you're an ICE agent, you actually know what you signed up for. You know what community you belong to. And you know the carrying on that we do. So if you were to put that uniform on, why do you think you would be safe? Y'all not going to make fun of me. I'm the black ICE agent. Do we make fun of black cops? And then y'all out here, ICE agents with the police drawn on. Like, I'm still like, that part's
blown
really still, I don't know why, because I understand why they're doing it, what the strategy is. It's like additionally irking looking in these photos and videos of ICE in the airport wearing police patches.
Right. As if TSA wears the police patch.
Like, come on.
Don't their things say TSA agent?
They say TSFNA.
It's not like drug squad.
Right.
ID theft squad.
Right. Nah, fam.
Just says TSA.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it morphed into that. Basically, this is a very easy answer. And you already gave it. Do we bully black cops? Is it fine to do that? 1,000%.
Yeah.
I also want to be clear. Harassing them is the wrong term because that's not what you're doing if you say a couple of things while they're standing there on the clock doing the dastardly deeds.
Right.
Like,
right. This is
that doesn't equal harassment. At least, I don't know. Maybe check your local statute.
No, it's not harassment.
But I don't think it is. And so when we use that word, it sounds, I don't want it to, they weaponize everything.
Absolutely.
So if you said anything short of, if you said F ICE, not even censoring yourself, just F ICE, they're going to be like, I'm being harassed at work.
Yeah. They're searching for the opportunity to be victims while they are victimizing people. So you can't hand them that.
And I need us not to be so quick to be like, they're going to hurt us. They're going to hurt us more if we push back at all. How far has that gotten us?
Right.
I mean, collectively, as a people of the United States living in capitalism, like how well has that gone for us being like, don't be mean to them because they'll be meaner to them? How's it going?
Their current marching orders are to go out into the world and deliver injustice, and they're being very efficient at it. There is nothing we can do. That's literally like, well, be nice to them so they'll put the cuffs on softer. You see how ridiculous that sounds? Ain't happening. Stop this infighting. Stay focused. Stay the fuck focused right now, please. If there's ever a time when the position you're taking, an ICE agent's like, yeah, man, thanks. Hello. Just in that moment, just shake that shit off like, oh boy. And it shouldn't be a conversation because that particular ICE agent was black.
No.
Because I don't remember anyone ever being like, we should treat ICE agents nice. They've been ICE agenting for however long now. And now this is black woman and it's like,
also, as if there hasn't been one before. She's not walking out as the first black ICE agent.
Also,
what?
Why are we forgetting like the core like precepts of being black under capitalism? Why are we like, it's like the 11th commandment. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. Why do we forget that? How did we lose this? Why are the recipes not being passed down? I don't get it. Get out of here. This is bullshit.
It's because they went digital. Those are in books and people won't update to, and now young people don't read books. Something like that. Some shit. Whatever Common said.
Oh, goodness gracious.
He ain't say none of that. Before I forget, I do want to just, make space for you having the same information that we have. And that is with all the things happening right now, like right now. Mm-hmm. We have a president. That's hilarious. We have a president who likes to talk about how anybody else has bad priorities or didn't know what to do or what was important to work on. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I guess he's like, you know what the White House needs? Not affordable housing, not healthcare, not accountability. Or I'm sorry, not what does the White House need, but what do Americans need? Mm-hmm. Not any of that, but they need a statue of Columbus at the White House because we got to absolutely continue to pay tribute to that dude that got lost and landed in the Caribbean and kicked off genocide, enslavement, and colonization. We always got to pay homage, You got to make sure you get a federal holiday, you get a stone statue. Part of this statue, I know that you're wondering, where'd they get the material for this? Well, in 2020 in Baltimore, during the uprising, if you will, there was a Columbus statue that was dismantled. Okay. Displaced, if you will. Mm-hmm. Moved to shattered. Yeah. I think they threw it in the harbor.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I think they threw it in the harbor. And then somebody spent a bunch of money to dig it out. and they couldn't get all of it because it was all broken to pieces, but they did get some of it. And so the new one has some of that in it, you know?
Some of the original
glue.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we can get smashed again. Like,
I mean,
this doesn't surprise me. It falls in line with someone who is a white supremacist.
Yeah.
It falls in line with that behavior. You know, they want to celebrate their heroes. Great. I get that. Whenever like really, really blatant shit like this happens, the first thing that comes to my mind are always black and brown people who chose this person as their president and still continue to celebrate him as their president while he is in their face doing things that are so fucking disrespectful. And it's just like,
I feel like disrespectful doesn't really cover it.
It doesn't. And then you'll have people that sees these moments that are like, yeah, this is what you voted for, da 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 da. And while that was cool, I guess there was a level of joy I got out of that. We're in the second year now. We've crossed over into the second year. I don't want to engage with these people at all. I don't want. If you voted for Trump, keep it a secret. I don't want to hear, this isn't what I voted for. I don't want to hear, I'm coming to the right side now. You should welcome me with open. I don't want to hear any of this. I don't want to hear this crap. Mans is erecting a Columbus statue.
No, he has erected.
Has erected a Columbus statue.
It's there.
At the White House.
While actively colonizing.
Later on this year, aren't we getting like a WWE or something, or MMA something happening there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Right. 200. Right. Celebration. Yeah. He's a carnival barker.
Michelle said, this is so consistent with them trolling as policy, just like demolishing the White House and so many other things.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta tear them down to build them back up.
I guess, loser.
Something like that.
Yeah. C's.
What up, C's?
You got to rag on those who voted for him because we won't change shit. Because we can't change shit. Yeah. It's true. It's true.
I know how, I just don't even find it.
You don't get the joy out of it?
I don't get any joy out of it.
Yeah. The things I want to do to Trump supporters, I would get joy out of it.
Right.
But I wouldn't be here for my family. So, everyone likes, everyone's tough. Everyone's tough behind the keyboards. When it's like, meet me, catch these hands.
Right.
Then it's like, oh my gosh, the police. That's something I quickly learned in my 20s.
You don't want the marshals coming to your house?
That BS. And that's the response I want to, not just Trump supporters, Hakeem Jeffries.
Sometimes, appears to be a Trump supporter.
Yeah.
I mean, if y'all ain't gonna do nothing to oppose,
y'all on the same squad? Yeah, then y'all on the same squad.
You're not neutral.
Yeah. Yeah. You ain't doing nothing to oppose, you in the same squad. Foolishness.
Yeah. Don't mean to be so reductive. But, do you want to jump in? You want to start off the LaRussell kerfuffle, which TM. I'm out here making. I'm not sure what to call them. They're not jingles because there's no music to it. But holla at me if you need one of these.
Yeah. So I'm curious in the chat, how many of y'all are aware of LaRussell? LaRussell is an amazing MC, an amazing talent from Oakland. I was made aware of LaRussell, I want to say maybe 2-3 years ago via you, maybe longer than that. Just really, really dope artist and has made huge strides independently. Just recently was able to get a deal inked with Roc Nation. And this was after he was approached by Roc Nation a couple years ago with the deal that he was like, absolutely not. I'm not signing that crapola. He ended up getting the meeting with Jay-Z and got the deal he wanted. And since then, his brand has kind of jumped up. Different things that he's been saying have gotten more attention than it would normally have in the past. So I think this 2 weeks at this point now. This is before. Was it before the Jack Harlow? I feel like it was before the Jack Harlow album dropped, or the same. It week.
Was right at the same time.
Right at the same time.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. So
within the same 12-hour period, it was just like,
that was a rough time. That was rough stuff there. So he does these performances. He's turned his backyard, his actual home, into a venue, and it's fire. It's just fire. Having the community come out. He does a lot of daytime performances, and during one of these daytime performances, he introduced a song. I don't know if the song's called "Heaven Sent," but it might be.
Oh, certainly, I'm sure.
Yeah. So he says before he starts the song, he says, "My engineer told me not to release this," and he said, "Why? Why are you saying that?" And then just like, "Oh, you talking about Epstein and some other things on here. I don't know, man. I don't know if this is a good look." And he said, "Thank you for the call. I'm definitely going to release this song." And that's how he tells the story before he goes into the song.
Before he goes into it.
And the statement he makes before going into the song is that, an artist's job is to speak on the times, speak on what's happening, which I think we all can agree on that. I will say this. Not every artist is qualified to speak on every issue. And we've had issues with that in the past where some of our most beloved artists say some of the things that make you not want to listen to their music ever again. Yeah. Without naming any names.
Without bringing up bullshit.
Without triggering myself. So then he starts the song, telling us, who's heaven sent. I think he said Jesus. Then it was Malcolm and Martin. Then it went even Donald too.
No.
It was someone before Malcolm and Martin.
I feel like he says even Malcolm and Martin. I think the even goes to them, which makes no sense. But he says them. He says
Los.
He says a couple of people, and then he's like even Epstein or not even.
Yeah.
Epstein is heaven sent.
Right. So it was so okay. I'm just trying to remember the order. Jesus, Malcolm, Martin, Donald. He just says Donald. Everyone assumes it's Trump. Then he says Epstein too. Then he says Adolf too, as in Hitler. And we're just like, wait a minute. I'm not sure if in fact you know what heaven sent means.
No, I'm quite sure he doesn't know what heaven sent means.
Yeah. And if he does know what it means.
Respectfully, my friend.
Yeah. And if he does know what it means, he forgot within the moment. Long COVID impacts everyone very different ways. Okay? This is me shooting the bail. However, once people started reacting and correcting him, it was like, bruh. These people are not heaven sent. They are products of God, sure. Created, if you believe in this particular creator, then yes, you're saying that God created all of us, despite whatever decisions we made after the fact. We're all created by God. Okay, understood. That is different than saying we're heaven sent, though. And I got to tell you, LaRussell did not respond well to that criticism. He responded first with a tweet, which was like, what are y'all pulling from what I said? Is the truth that upsetting that we're all
Made you uncomfortable, didn't I?
Yeah, that we're all of God and da-da-da-da. And people were like, no, we understand what you're trying to say. What we're saying is you did it wrong. And then he responded again. So he had to double down. Now we're at the triple down, where he's on video doing his morning walks, where he talks to, his fans. And he refers to his fans and the people that have an issue with his song. He calls them slow. Later on in the video, he uses the R word, the R-E, ending with the D. Oh, yeah. And it's just like, what are we doing? So that was a triple down.
Right.
Then I think we got a quadruple down, either in another tweet or his appearance on Bootleg Kev's podcast. And eventually it led to him shutting down his social media altogether.
Okay, but so let me say that in his, final statement, his final statement about it, he said, y'all been complicit in supporting serial killers, murderers, drug dealers, pimps, and people destroying the community for years. But me saying God made me and he also made these sick people is where the line is drawn. Cut it out. What has happened is LaRussell misunderstands the text.
Yeah. Yeah.
Word to Justin Hunt.
Yeah.
He does not. He's either refusing or he doesn't understand. He's refusing to address it as is, or he's deflecting. Like there's just, I guess that's the same thing. So he's either refusing to do it or he really doesn't understand that he doesn't know what he's saying. And that's going to be sadder. Honestly. Because here's the thing. If this is one of those moments where it's like you thought you had a super deep thought.
Yeah.
You went way deep. Like you were like, wait a minute.
Nobody's considering this.
Has anybody thought that if God created everything, then that means he created the devil? And if God created the devil, then he also created Jeffrey Epstein and even Malcolm X and me too.
Right. And you too.
Like you thought you went extra deep, and this isn't a deep thought. This is not a thought experiment that is brand new to anybody. It is not nobody wanted it.
Nobody.
So like one of the things that you got to understand about LaRussell is he drops an album a day. And so you are literally going through this man's musical journey or the music is mirroring his journey. Maybe. I don't know. In all honesty, and I would call myself a fan, there's no way I've listened to every album. It's impossible. No. There's too many.
No.
And I don't mean that no shade when I say that. There's just, I can't, there's no possible way.
Yeah.
There's also going to be, it's not like everything's a hit for me. You know what I mean? But that's every artist. So I'm saying all of that to say that there's going to be, this is clearly your, I go to church now album. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
you think so?
Well, I mean, it's called Father Guide Me or something like that.
That's what the album's called?
I think.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Michelle said, who's got two thumbs? Me. And the vast majority of serial killers. Galaxy brain. Yeah.
That's it. That's it. He was like, so the reason I say that he thinks he had a deep thought is because his response was basically like, oh, y'all don't get it.
Y'all don't get it.
y'all too
slow.
You missed it. Oh, the point went right over.
Y'all too slow. Y'all too R word. You know what I mean? Y'all not.
Well, but before he even got there, though, he was saying, y'all acting like I'm complicit in this. You acting like I'm bigging them up. No one ever said that. No one said, how dare you big up Adolf Hitler?
But
no one said that.
You are missing the point
hugely
of choosing this time to have all of those people that you've collected for this intro to this song, right? Let's narrow down what your actual message is. All of these people were created by God. What is the point
and then
of that message? What's the point of that message?
What you going for, bud?
Donald Trump, Jeffrey Epstein, Adolf Hitler, all created by God. Don't forget it.
Right.
Like, that's the point you're trying to make. For what? Who's the audience for that?
Again, my point is it blew his mind when he realized that that's true to him.
Bruh.
Like, that's true to you. And it blew your mind. And you were like, I got to share this with the world.
Right. Holy crap.
Holy crap. I never even thought about this before. My man,
You see, Lo?
No.
Lo said, have you seen the vids of people's faces changing as the song progresses?
No. But
it's been amazing. It's been amazing. Watching reactors do it, watching reactors point out people in the crowd's faces changing. And it's just like, dude. So the video he did, he had a lot of animosity, a lot of angst in that.
A little defensiveness.
And it sounded like the crowd that he addressed in that particular video was the crowd of people that he'd been dealing with as far as being haters his entire career. And he misdirected that energy towards his fans. Like, your haters are going to hate you no matter what you're doing. If there's a moment where they can catch you slipping or, you make a misstep, yes, they're going to amp up. That isn't the moment to address them if you've never addressed them before. If you haven't given them attention, don't feed those trolls. But your fans are sitting here like, I remember my first response, my initial reaction was the Epstein line. And I'm like,
I wonder why.
Right now, Epstein survivors are like here, currently fighting for justice under the administration of Trump, who you also mentioned.
Epstein. Oh.
Right. Trump
under the Trumpstein administration.
Under that administration. And these are two people that you want to remind us God created. What is, like, would you say that in front of an Epstein victim? Like, what is wrong with you right now?
Yeah, one of the funniest things to me is just how we take certain stuff. And somebody was like, even your exes haven't sent. And do you always feel that way?
Right.
The misunderstanding what heaven sent means on its own is wild. Like, I have had these moments. As many of you know, I was a day one humongous Kanye West fan.
Yeah,
like,
both were.
He said so many things that were either the wrong thing or the wrong word.
Yeah.
He said he misunderstood what the word meant. Like, and you'd be like, oh, I get what you meant though. Like, he
did it so frequently, it was like part of kind.
Now it's a part of your flow.
Yeah, it's part, and you ran with it. It was great, actually. You enjoyed those moments when he used the wrong word because you know what he was trying to say, and he made no attempt to correct himself at any point moving forward. And it was just, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna just throw the word in there. Y'all get it, and it was great. Yeah,
and this is one of. Sorry, and so there's that. And then there'd be things where it's like, but you're saying a thing that those don't, did you not look this up? Like, that's not what happened within that story, right? So I'm always wondering, like, where are the people in the room that are there to be like, hey, oh, bro, that's not the story. Like, you can't reference that, or, maybe tell Kendrick it's not Haley Joel, what does he say on the song?
Is it Olsen, he says?
Yeah, he says Olsen.
Yeah.
Like,
but then people dissected that and was like...
Yeah, but that's ridiculous. Mistakes happen.
Yeah.
Saying all of that to say, this is a whole song, and it's called Heaven Sent, and you did a prologue to it live. Like, let me make sure everybody understands the big galaxy brain thought I had that literally just blew me wide open so that you too can be enlightened by this. So I just want to say, and we can get to break, but the order I do have now.
Oh, okay. Give it to me.
It is Even the Devil was heaven sent. Mm-hmm. Even Kanye was heaven sent.
I forgot about Kanye. Yes.
We all heaven. Oh, wait.
Kanye was after Malcolm and Martin.
Yeah. I don't know this. I had the whole thing and now I don't have the whole thing.
I forgot about Kanye. I'm so glad you mentioned that.
It is, he does say even in front of all of them.
Yeah.
And then says, we all heaven sent Donald too. Hitler too.
Bruh.
Epstein too. And again, who's it for? What point do you think you were going for?
Do you think you hit it?
More than anything, like, you didn't hit it. You didn't at all. But the idea that this could have literally just been one of his chuckles and my bad, y'all. And nobody we would all move forward.
Yeah.
Would all move forward.
Yeah.
It isn't even the song. It's your response is breaking people's brains because you're supposed to be a little bit more reasonable than this.
Yeah.
And that's it. Just reasonable. Just a little common sense, like I'm in community and I'm hearing from my community, so maybe I need to listen to my community.
Especially as someone who champions his relationship to community. How are you cutting yourself off from community when your community is trying to have a call-in moment?
Yeah.
No one's trying to call you out, bro.
It's a course correct. This doesn't mean that your life is over or that every single motherfucker hates you or that they're hating on you. And when you get to that point where you just think that everybody hates you, they don't get it, like you miss the plot.
Yeah. But then,
and if you have to be, it's very much like racist comedians. You have to explain the joke so people will laugh at it. It's like, if you have to do that, it's not funny. So it didn't hit. You didn't do the job with that. Sorry.
Well, I was going to say, it could be what Carlos alluded to. Like, we just not seeing the vision.
No, he said that?
Yeah.
Great.
So y'all not seeing the vision.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
I think, I do think he'll bounce back. I do think, though, he definitely made an impact on a good section of his fans that are just looking at him differently now. It went from this being an amazing, just all around lovable artist to, why would you? You sound like one of these other rappers that just say dumb shit when they've had.
It's been a couple of those in a row, though.
Yeah.
Like he did the
Wayne thing.
The Wayne thing and I don't mean that what he said was dumb shit, but it's the. You're getting in these kerfuffles, like you're just what is it? What are you doing?
Yeah,
that one, and then there was something else before this thing.
Bruh,
doesn't matter.
But so to the point of him having his brand being elevated. Shout out to El Janelle. She was saying that what he said about Wayne, like Wayne, there was a period of time when Wayne wasn't really saying anything on these records. That's not controversial. No. That's not new.
It certainly shouldn't be.
But you have now been boosted. You have access to more platforms. Your content is being pushed by Roc Nation. So you saying that is like, oh, goodness. It's like, bro, first off, understand where you are now. Understand the access that you have to media, how that's been quadrupled. And definitely be more cautious about how you're trafficking these internet streets. Because I believe it may have been Roc Nation or a call from that office that was like, let's just shut down the social media, because he was active to the point where he was deleting people's comments. Well, whoever runs his account,
right,
were deleting people's comments. They were blocking people. Like he's trying to control the narrative and have the argument without having the argument. He wanted it to be a one-sided conversation, basically. He wanted to be able to go into different platforms, continue to have this conversation.
Right.
Say whatever he wanted to say on social media and not hear people out. And as an artist who benefited greatly from also, creating this community bond and doing all of this outside of the major labels, to just, to behave this way. It's like, did you really understand what you were doing? Did you really understand how unique it is, what you pulled off? Or is that uniqueness the battery that is fueling this hubris to where you're like, listen, I got here on my own. I don't need to be taking any outside content. You know how many times people told me I couldn't do what I could do, or there was no way to get this thing done, and I made it happen. So, I mean, you guys are just a little slow in this moment. You'll get it. You'll catch up.
I think that he has that attitude already.
Jeez.
And it just, the way he presented it wasn't adversarial. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It was more like, I'm out here. Who could tell me better to do it independently than me when I'm out here doing it the way that I'm doing it? You know what I mean? Right. And it's working. And when I implement new things, so he wasn't saying it like, I built this on my own and you know what I'm saying? But you've been saying it.
Thanks, son.
I have to, before we head to break, just say that you're right. Los does have it. Los said, to piggyback off We Not Seeing the Vision, he said he's making his sixth dimension alien a higher being shift.
Oh, God.
And then he's going to start talking about astral projection next. And I can't wait. I can't wait.
Exciting. All right. Can you take us to break while I prep?
Yeah, absolutely. I was still being distracted by the chat, which Lo said, I apologize for typing in the chat and triggering Morgan's ADHD, which is just a little too extra, I think.
Never apologize for chat engagement, you guys. We love it.
I mean, correct. And then also, do you maybe want to say you didn't need to say the rest of that, or defend my honor, my severe ADHD honor? Nothing?
I didn't see it as an attack, and I apologize. I'm in full defense of you.
Maybe it wasn't an attack.
Oh.
I don't know.
There it is.
I think it was.
Bro, okay, you got to make up your mind here, bro.
Well, you know what I don't know.
Is that the ADHD? Serious question.
You're fucking this up for me. That's the ADHD.
Real question.
Did you hear it?
I did.
Okay, so if you haven't already, please hit that like button, subscribe, tell a friend that you're watching us right now, hit the comment, get active in the chat, stay engaged, all the things. Ambush is going to give you some smooth stylings. I don't know what it'll be. And stick around, because we're going to talk about some mandatory self-reporters, or by that I mean cops who tell on themselves, and the other thing, don't remember. Oh, more ice. Yes. Yeah. The ice reaches a new low.
More ice.
Yeah. Stick with us.
All right. We'll catch you in 10 minutes. Oh, Jess.
Jess would have never done that.
No, he wouldn't have remembered the time. What up, y'all? What up?
We back.
We back. Thank you so much for kicking it with us. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I have to do why does it?
Are you still on Top Chat?
I will be. It's going to be wild when I learn how to use all of this.
It's going to be crazy, fam.
Live chat. I'm there.
Boom.
Why does it change, though?
Why is Top Chat the preference?
I don't care that it's the default. Mm-hmm. I changed it to live chat. It changed back at some point I'm not in the chat.
Right. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure.
Anyway.
Google got it out for you.
Ain't that the truth?
Cramping your style, B.
Neither here nor there, I guess. But, when Google's after you, I think that means you've made it.
It's true. It is true.
Yeah.
All right. What you want to jump into? Are we going ice?
I say we go ice.
Okay. Bam. Ice it is.
You want me to read?
Yeah, could you?
Well, would you do me a favor? Could we play the...
Yes.
Yes, we can?
I'm certain we can. I'm pretty certain we can. I think this is going to go good.
Okay, so I have a clip of Tom Homan, who is Director of Destruction. What is his title?
Director of Destruction.
To move into
White House border czar.
It's going to work.
Okay, so this is a clip from yesterday, Sunday.
Is that on CNN with Dana Bash?
On CNN with Dana Bash. And I just want you to hear how this got planned.
Okay.
to move into American. Are ICE agents going to move into American airports starting Monday?
Yes. And I'm currently working on the plan now of execution, working with the director of ICE and the administrator at TSA, the acting administrator. So we'll put together a plan today and we'll execute tomorrow.
With respect, if you're doing this in 24 hours, how well thought out could it possibly be?
Again, ICE has been at airports across the country for a long time. Mm-hmm. It's just expanding those things. Look, it does. How much of a plan does it mean to guard an exit to make sure no one comes through that exit?
Are ICE agents even remotely trained to handle security at airports?
I would have asked you.
ICE agents receive a high level of training. And, you know, the ICE agents are assigned at many airports across the country already. They do a lot of criminal investigation on smuggling at airports. But, you know, certainly a highly trained ICE law enforcement officer can cover an exit, makes people don't go through those exits, entering the airport through the exits. And that would stuff like that relieves that TSA officer to go to screening and to reduce those lines. I don't see an ICE agent looking at an X-ray machine because they're not trained in that.
What you're saying is when you move ICE into airports, they are going to be just around the exits and the exteriors. They're not going to be helping people get through the lines and screening people's bags.
Those discussions are going on now. I'm not expert at TSA, so that's why I'm talking to the TSA administrator and the ICE director, find out where we can fit in.
Will ICE officers also be doing immigration enforcement while they are at the airports?
We do immigration enforcement at airports all the time, so is that going to change? It's not going to change.
Are ICE...
Yo. I'm sorry, what? I want to go back, and I know this is very, very lazy American citizen request here. But I would, at a bare minimum, I would like to go back to a time where people in our administration sounded sober all the time. All the time. Mans consistently sounds like he's got a handful of tots that he's just popping in between when the camera's not on him. And then his water bottle is God knows what. He's
eating the tots from his pocket because his water bottle is vodka.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah, gotta get them starches in. What are you talking about? We're having discussions today for a plan we're going to implement tomorrow.
Yes. Earlier in that interview, she says, I understand that you're building the plane as you fly it, but... And here's the thing. That's a fun thing to say about just about any other project than a government one. Yeah. Just about any other project than the expansion of ICE. Yeah. Because that's what we're really looking at. This motherfucker really said we're gonna, I'm just on break, okay? And in this moment, I never stopped working. First of all, no days off, Dana. Okay? Dana. No. Dana Bash.
Yeah, Dana Bash.
It sounds like you're saying Donna.
No, Dana Bash.
Dana Bash.
Yeah.
Listen here, Dana. No days off, okay? Number one, I'm on break from the meeting that is a part of the planning committee meeting that we are planning who's going to be on the committee to do the planning for the thing we'll execute tomorrow.
Bruh.
So, number one, you're welcome for me taking time, instead of eating a sandwich, which I clearly need. I've come here to tell you that we have a plan that we are working on, that we have thought about zero at all, but we will be implementing in less than 24 hours.
He's like, bruh, why are we like, come on.
Why are you asking me that?
This is supposed to be a softball.
I'd like you to understand that what he said in that was that we have, number one, he never answered a question.
No, let's be clear.
About who's going to do what and when. Right. But understandable. They haven't talked it through. He's not a TSA expert. He doesn't know, where they actually need help. He doesn't give a shit to make sure that they're funded and that those people get paid. And so that maybe some people aren't basically on strike, just calling out every day. You wouldn't want to pay them. You would want to bring in people who get paid way, 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 way more money.
Right.
To not do their jobs, to actually just stand around at exits. Because that's what they do. Also, man said, we already do a lot of immigration detention at the airport.
We're already in there, you guys. Pay attention.
You have to have immense amount of documentation at this point.
One would think.
In what regard? The videos of people in San Francisco airport, of this woman being kidnapped by them, a bunch of dudes in black. They don't even have anything identifying. Dude has on like a North Face fleece.
Yeah, this is the video you put in our slide.
Yeah.
Nice show.
Yeah.
That was the first time I saw it. That caught me off guard. I was just like, whoa. And one of the things I noticed, one of the things that jumped out to me about that, as terrifying as that was, watching that woman go through that, so many people just kept walking. And I am like, I'm much better about the reactions that people, I mean, of course, fear plays a huge factor. Better you than me. Self-preservation. I get it. But, just zooming out, looking at it happening is like, this is just where we are now. Like having to having to be a first-hand witness or second-hand witness to that. Traumatizing. It's commonplace. It's just what it is right now.
It is that, but I think there is some context to it that matters. And that is, one, it's an airport, which means there are, and this is not me saying this makes it like, yeah, you just walk right past. Right. Maybe I should start with my first one. One, the video is much longer, and there's, I would say that there's a large group of people around in the beginning. I don't know how long this thing lasted. I don't know how long, she was able to sort of grip onto what she was kind of braced herself, before they ripped her off of it. And there were people not just recording, but saying like, who are y'all? Show us your badge. Right. We don't know who you are. Why are you could be kidnapping her? Give us information. Show us something.
Right.
And they don't say anything until they say back up. You know what I mean? Like there's no, here's my badge. Like,
right.
Let me prove to you. No, because that's not, they don't even want to have to validate themselves to us or legitimize themselves to us.
Because they legit don't, right?
They don't, they currently don't have to.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. And if we can, we haven't even touched the written story of this all, but like, let's do that, because this is one of those zoom out kind of things. This isn't just the airport. And Because this is actually happening right now, this is a massive expansion of the detention system in this country. Like, we're talking tens of billions of dollars just got pushed through to scale up arrests, detention, deportation, all of it.
Yeah.
ICE is now one of the most funded law enforcement agencies, and they're moving fast. Warehouses, we're talking warehouses that are getting turned into detention centers, local jails that are getting new federal contracts, private prison companies making billions off of this. And the goal is to be able to detain up to 100,000 people at a time. Like, let that sit. Right now, we're at 70,000 people detained daily. People being kidnapped off the street. People being kidnapped literally as they walk out of immigration court. Wanting to be able to detain 100,000 people is not normal. That's not normal. And 70,000 people daily is historically not normal for here. And we haven't seen numbers like that since the Japanese American internment camps here. Because, we did have to do that.
I mean, what type of goal setting is that? It's crazy.
I have absolutely no idea. Like, who comes up with that number? Stephen Miller.
Full credit goes to that.
For the entire plan and expansion of Stephen Miller. So that's, part of the backdrop. And at the same time, you have ICE showing up in airports across the country. And their official story is like, they're just helping out.
Right.
Because TSA is short-staffed during the government shutdown, as if the Republican administration doesn't know who or why the government is shut down.
Let me try to understand this, though. So, government shut down, TSA is not getting paid.
Right.
Are the ICE agents getting paid?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool beans.
So because Transportation Security Administration are the ones that are trained to do airport security, they're not being paid. So, excuse me. People are quitting. They're calling out. Lines start wrapping around the entire terminal. I'm sure so many of us have seen every local news is running to see how long the line is. Okay, there are two things that I have to say, and they're both C's. One, he said concepts of a plan, and that's the name of this episode. Please remember that.
I'm putting that in the notes now.
Because that's exactly what they have. They literal thoughts and prayers of a plan. And then he just said, I've never seen TSA standing at the entrance of terminals. You have to go through. The way that he described it, right, is like they're going to be standing at the doors, just like standing at the door.
Right.
You have to get through. What up, Cliff? You have to get through. In order for you to get to the terminal, you have to get through TSA.
Right.
TSA has to check you first, right? What are these people helping out with? What lines are they relieving? What door are they holding? Like, you're doing the actual, it don't track.
Break it down how you did earlier, talking about the levels of security and documentation that get you to the terminal. Because I'm like, that's the startling part of all of this.
So this is what got me completely, I don't understand at all.
Right.
You have to have a real ID now, right?
Right.
In order to get on a plane, you have to have a real ID.
Or passport. I think passport is
passport, yes, but if you're traveling domestically, you have to have a real ID. It's called a racket.
And how does one get a real ID
Well, you
or a
have to have a
passport?
fucking smattering of proof. You have to have, what were we doing earlier? Twos, a couple, this whatever's
Yeah.
a few, and you have to have a smattering
an orgy of evidence to prove that you are a citizen in order to get a passport or real ID.
of actual government issued documents,
Yeah.
not you get mail at this address.
Right.
Address. Wow.
Oh, that's where your mind is?
I think
Idris?
that's definitely not what I said. Not what I said.
Elba? Damson? Which one is it? Those damn Brits.
The Nigerian Brits at that.
Can't hate on the Nigerian.
Look how quickly he turns. Never mind, they're my brothers.
It's quite all right.
Anyway,
Yeah. You got to have all the
you have to have
documentation, all the
so
things.
much stuff. So, but to finish this out, people are quitting, right? They're calling out, and instead of fixing that by paying these people, they say, let's bring in immigration enforcement. That makes the most sense.
Right.
Armed agents with arrest authority in airports for zero reason. Even Homan saying, well, we have the, ICE agents are in there investigating drug crimes or criminals all the time. Are they?
At the terminals?
Are they? Is that the border? Like, what's the point of having all of the things you have to prove you're the person you are, whose name is on that ticket, if I can get past you
Right.
so easily that you need immigration detention people on the inside of the terminal that are doing what?
Yeah.
Face recognition software for the people that you got a list of names from a court, probably. Like, what?
ICE agents aren't lonely enough. They just aren't. She said, standing at the door like a Walmart greeter. Like,
Highly trained, right? That's
Yeah.
a highly trained agent that you need to be having stand at a door.
when he said that about their training, I was like, sir.
Who are you? Who are you
Sir.
talking about?
Absolutely not. We're not doing that. ICE agents are not highly trained. Listen, I'm sure at some point, specifically before this administration, the training meant something. The way you have been recruiting for this latest cohort, nah, bro.
Again, I say it's just an expansion pack. I don't think that it's.
You don't think the training's changed?
Oh, worsened, sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sure.
Like, yeah, you can't. You don't get.
I mean, when you got bovine,
exactly.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's quite literally an overseer. Like, that is
right.
the most overseer energy. I can't wait until one of you steps out of line.
Right.
Like,
I'm gonna crack that whip. It's nasty work. It really, really is nasty work, man.
but imagine being a TSA worker and you're at work not getting paid, and then there's just an ICE agent standing behind you,
Getting paid.
doing nothing but intimidating other people. Like, you're not actually doing the job. You're not alleviating anything. You're not giving them relief in any way. The line is still the line. There's just more people here because y'all standing behind other people that are working.
So the scenes that we've been seeing with the congestion in the airports, what are we looking at there? Is this TSA agents calling out because they're not getting paid? Is it also ICE agents just slowing down the process? Is it the combination of the two? What exactly is happening?
No, so the government shutdown, it has impacted the TSA workers.
Right.
They have not been getting paid.
Right.
So they've been quitting or calling out, like,
Someone who's not getting paid. Yeah.
That's impacted a bunch of airports. Basically, what Trump said was, oh, you guys are short-staffed. Well, I'll send in the ICE agents. The thing is, and now he's saying, if that's not enough, they'll send in the National Guard. Number one, we're saying both of those things before we will make sure that the TSA agents are getting paid. We're just really not going to do that. Everything I'm hearing is I'm going to do everything but that. I'm willing. Like, this is a person who says that he is the master of negotiation. How many shutdowns? How many can't do's? How many,
There isn't a single thing we watch him successfully negotiate.
No.
Nothing to our benefit, anyways.
Well, barely to his, though, in so many ways. All of this, like, you are entrapping yourself into different categories of danger.
Like legal trouble, you mean?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, what's legal trouble? That man's his middle name. Like, he's forever in legal trouble. And that's why every lawyer that's ever worked with him that actually got paid would happily continue to represent.
Yeah.
No, he said he usually uses pills when he negotiates.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. At least the citizens on the streets should be safe. The folks in the airport might be in trouble. Correct. We're moving the gang into the airports. Like, I'm just having such a hard time wrapping my mind around how this is the place where you're supposed to, everybody who's here is they've been checked by the almighty TSA that we absolutely need, right? That is how else would airports run? Yeah.
What is travel without the TSA? Like, you have tried to instill this, not just fear, right? Because I think that TSA does a whole lot of everything. I think that TSA makes it. There's a division. There's this there's an elitism where I could just walk right through if I did the so and so, or if I got the global entry, or blah blah blah. Like, oh, your bags don't need to be checked. Like, they haven't figured out how people smuggle things, and like, what? This
definitely is an opportunity to sell that too, because Corey Towns, I follow him on Threads. He was like, I don't know how helpful this is, but if you do the pre-check, he was like, it's still relatively quick for people with TSA pre-check. He was like 5 to 7 minutes, I was through. I don't know, if this is in every airport, but the last one I went through, that line wasn't really, an issue.
I've seen a lot of things of people saying, I was told to get to this airport 5, hours before, and I got through in 15 minutes. Airports are different. Not every airport.
It's impacted.
I don't know, and it's always different times. Like, you can go to a museum and there's no line, and 15 minutes later there's a line wrapped around the block. You know, that's just how large ingresses work.
Yeah. Jay said TSA somehow now the least hated agency in the airport.
So thank you, Jay, for always reading my mind.
That's crazy.
This is when I was reading into this and writing the story, I was like, of course I sympathize with them not being paid and being workers. Like, we are workers and you're not being paid. And I absolutely sympathize. But there's no way that we gonna act like this is just folks doing their job, Like, TSA is manufactured crisis just to control us too.
When you say theater, what'd you call it before?
Security theater.
Security theater.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
Yeah.
You have been able to create an industry and continue this manufactured fear where we're just like, oh, everywhere you go, you got to be just a little bit scared that somebody might have a something or a so-and-so. Like, you have yet to protect us from anything.
Right.
And the things we need to be protected from are you, not just him as an individual, but the American government as it stands today. Like, we're not benefiting from the things that we bring to the table.
Right.
And now it's just so plainly obvious. And this, I'll just wrap this up. But this airport thing this is not like random. It isn't just like that. It coincides. You know what I mean? It's a part of a bigger shift, I think, toward making ICE presence feel normal.
Yeah.
Like, to your point, where everywhere you see someone with a mask and a AR-15 and a police patch. I guess that's just a working man.
Yeah.
You know?
You said something just now, which, that's nasty. That's real nasty. That's third world country nasty. Just watching your law enforcement walk around with AR-15s and other assault rifles, just normal shit, just absolutely normal. But then also, as this continues to it continues to ramp up, and there's always these comparisons to Gilead. The uniform will change. It'll look less aggressive as we get used to their presence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just
right.
Whew. I know this isn't on the stories, but more to that point, there was a bill that got introduced in Ohio in which they're trying to track pregnancies from they're trying to track the full course of the pregnancy. So you go to your doctor, physical, you think, maybe you're late. They do the pregnancy test. If you're positive, the doctors have to document it at that point.
Mandatory reporter.
At that point, they have to document it according to this bill. So, again, you may decide, I don't want to go full term. I'm not ready to have a child right now. The government will now be aware of the circumstances under which the child is no longer, that pregnancy is no longer, what's the word I'm looking for?
Viable.
And they're requiring a death certificate within 48 hours of that pregnancy being terminated. Now, in Ohio, you have to leave the state to go get an abortion, right? In Ohio, like they're not.
At this, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if it's still legal over there. But yeah, like this is all wild. And you couple that with the voting laws that they're trying to, the voting reforms they're trying to implement, in which women have to have an ID for their original, for their names prior to their marriage. Like they have to have their maiden name ID in order to vote.
What do you mean?
I'm going to make sure I get the story together for Thursday.
Okay.
But from what I understand, you kind of, once you go from fiance to wife, no more voting for you. You know?
Oh.
Yeah. Because what business do you have doing the voting? Get your butt in that kitchen.
Too busy doing the cooking.
You goddamn right. You don't need to worry about. Don't worry your pretty little head about, running the country and participating as a citizen. Get that out of there. Crazy.
That's cool.
Crazy. He said that's cool. Absolutely crazy.
Michelle said everything is propaganda with this Fox News talking head hydra of an administration. Real shit.
Man.
I do just want to finish off that there's, when the goal is, Carlos, I'm going to come right back to that. The normalcy. So remember that the goal is though, more detention centers, more surveillance, more visibility for them, which means it's more normal for us to see them.
Yeah.
And more power. Across the country, people are pushing back, but we gotta get for real about what pushback looks like. I thought people would be a little more prideful since they're so patriotic and everything.
Not the case.
Huh?
Not the case.
Not the case. Mm-mm. Not the case. We are at this place, though. We're at the place where there are 70,000 plus people being detained daily. Reports of overcrowding and deaths in custody. Private companies just raking it in off of detention. And having them show up in everyday spaces is not about safety. It's infrastructure for control. And again, TSA workers are being used. That's real. Being used doesn't mean that they are system neutral, though. And it just means that exploitation is happening at every single level to workers and to the people being policed. It's all the same.
Yeah.
And this is what it looks like when our government stops pretending it's here to serve people and starts openly building systems to control us. And yeah, that's
what it is right now.
One of the things that gets me the most upset is that this is absolutely them manufacturing a crisis.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then using that crisis to justify more control. And this isn't like that's something we haven't seen.
Yeah, it's an old play.
It's an old play. Super old play.
Yeah.
But like very much to be able to go out and say, I'm going to do a solid here and send in ICE because TSA is obviously not they're struggling. Mm-hmm. Why are they struggling? Back to the earlier, Bill Cosby, your lawyer is going to say, how does she know what happened when she was passed out? Why was she passed out?
Bruh.
Who passed her out? Damn, we said it differently earlier.
That's amazing. Who passed her out?
But what happened there?
Yeah.
So TSA is struggling. Why?
Right.
Why? Is it because you refuse to negotiate and fund the government so that, and to be very clear, the only reason Republicans are saying absolutely not, I won't move forward, is because they're refusing to have any sort of what does not count as accountability or anything like that to me. But Democrats are saying they can't wear masks. They need body cams.
Right.
And Republicans are like, yeah, we're not going to be able to do that for you. But best I can do is send in the ICE agents into replace those TSA people. Best I can do, bud.
Best I can do. I'm surprised the Republicans didn't just agree to it and then do what they want. Because they're good for that, too. These ICE agents are not following any rules, protocols, as we, the citizens, understand. They're not following any of the existing laws. So I really don't know why the Republicans wouldn't say, what do you need?
Sure.
Cameras and mask removal? You know what? That works so well for police. You're right.
We'll do it.
The cops turn their cameras off all the time. We never get access to the footage when we're supposed to have access to the footage. Like, what does it matter? Also,
it's always like, hooray, body cams have been voted in by the so-and-so council. And then it's like 8 years down the line that they have to start wearing them. Like, okay, maybe not 8, maybe that's an exaggeration, but it's too long. Too long.
I wouldn't say an exaggeration only because you're kind of like, letting people know what happened in Portland. It's like that's just reporting. It's not fair. Exaggeration. It took forever.
I mean, like the way that they would just easily be like, "Oh, we don't have the money yet. You have to give us more money,"
right?
Or like it's going to cost too much, so we'll do that soon. I don't know. The way that they could kick that can down the road. To your point, just say it, but they don't have to. And because we legit are doing this more political bullshit theater where it's like we're just all going to be harumphing and no one's going to do anything different or be in true opposition that is in power to do anything.
Right.
It's going to be arguing about these things that They're just telling, like, what's their names? The Republicans are just saying this is a Democratic shutdown.
Yeah.
And the Democrats are like, this is a Republican shutdown. The truth is, it's a Republican shutdown.
It is. You guys are running the show right now.
You're in charge of all of it.
Yeah.
There's no room for you to not be blamed or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, this is on you.
This is all you. This is all y'all.
And the things that you guys are wanting to do is literally just like you are doing everything you can to protect the ability to be authoritarianist, like, or authoritarian. Like, you just want to be able to do more oppressing or as much as you can, because what else? What's the goal of this administration if it isn't just legitimate? You're going to do what I want you to do.
Right.
I'm going to starve you out. I'm going to make you, I don't care if you're homeless. None of it.
Get over it. Get over it.
Where are your bootstraps?
Oh, you don't have any? You need to make some. Because we're not providing that either. You want us to provide you with bootstraps? Don't be ridiculous. I'm excited to close the show out with this story. I love the way you set it up. You guys ready? Let me change the lower third to match it. Yes. It's about that time. Now, speed weed.
Set the scene.
Are you guys familiar with speed weed? How many SVU fans? How many Law and Order SVU fans do we have in the chat? Drop SVU in the chat. Huh? Speedweed is one of the names that comes up at the end of the episodes as one of the writers, the contributors to Law and Order SVU. And the Speedweed episodes are just like, whoa. There's so many times we're watching the episode and either myself or MJ is like, this has got to be a Speedweed.
It's got to be a Speedweed.
It's got to be a Speedweed. I mean, first off, for your right name to be Speedweed, it's like, wait, what? Yeah, that's okay, cool. So, all right, y'all. We have to end the show with this one because I'm sorry. This might be one of the most serious court cases we've seen in a minute. So this involves rapper Afro Man. Yes, because I got high. Afro Man. Back in 2022, police in Ohio raided his home. We're talking a full search warrant, guns drawn, tearing through his house, going through his stuff. And here's the key part. They had a warrant, but also had the wrong assumptions because they didn't find what they were supposedly looking for. Now, Afro Man had security cameras all over his house. So the entire raid was recorded. And instead of just letting that footage sit, my guy, he did what Afro Man does. He turned it into music. He released songs and music videos using the footage, including tracks like "Will You Help Me Repair My Door?" and others where he's basically clowning the officers. You see them on camera looking confused, messing with his stuff. One officer counting his money on camera. Just, not looking like the elite force they think they are. So what did the police officers do? Did they apologize? Perish the thought. Did they pay for the damage? When does that happen? Do they admit they raided the wrong place? Absolutely not. They sue him. A group of these officers filed a lawsuit claiming invasion of privacy, emotional distress, and basically that they were humiliated. Yeah. Because he used their images in his music videos. I want to say that again. The officers filed a lawsuit claiming invasion of privacy, emotional distress, and that they were humiliated. So just to be clear, they busted into this man's house, destroyed his property, traumatized him, and now they're in court saying our feelings are hurt. Yes. And this is where the trial gets ridiculous. During testimony, officers are on the stand saying things like they felt embarrassed, their reputations were damaged, and people were laughing at them. And it's like, sir, You were laughing while you were in his house, on camera, going through his things. At one point, the footage shows officers just casually moving through his home, clearly not finding what they came for. And instead of that being the issue to them is that people saw it. Afro Man's defense is basically, this is my house. That's my footage. That's my likeness.
I can do what I want.
Hello. And this is protected speech. And that's what this case really turns into. Not just are the cops embarrassed, but do they get to control the narrative after they violated someone's home? Because what they're really mad about is not the raid. It's that they got exposed.
Bruh.
Like y'all ran up in the wrong house and now you're mad the footage dropped. And then he dropped the mixtape with the footage.
Man's dropped the EP real quick.
Oh, God.
With a visual pack.
Bruh. Police raid the wrong house all the time. People don't usually have cameras. People don't usually have platforms. People don't usually get to flip it back on them. But Afro Man did. So now the question is, do police get to mess up your life and then also control how you're allowed to talk about it? Crazy.
Like, absolutely fucking not. And I feel like this is one of the things that, proves that a bit. Before I say anything else, I do want to make sure, because the chat's on fire. Michelle said, this is just a reminder of what a pathetic example is for evidence that you need to get a warrant. Exactly. Just same thing to get an indictment. You can, a prosecutor can indict a ham sandwich.
Right.
Like, you don't need that much. And especially, if you're in small town Ohio where maybe, the so-and-so is your brother.
Right.
Friend, cousin, whatever. Buddy from the force. I don't know. And then Lowe said, when they asked the officer if Afro Man fucked his wife, and Man said, I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, buddy, pack it up. So if you'll allow me to get into, just for a quick second.
Please do.
Shout out to Lily, because Lily was like, you are actually going to listen to this. Like, because I was listening to stuff about the trial, but I wasn't listening to the testimony. Mm-hmm. My girl said, I spent a solid hour and a half just cry laughing last night. You are going to listen to this. So I did. And I'm not joking. Yo, if you need to just forget that life really blows sometimes, throw this testimony on. It's completely insane. Like, number one, I don't know what they're called when in a civil trial. Is it still a prosecutor? No, because they're...
Yeah.
But maybe, I don't know, somebody help me with that. Lily said, exposed for their camera snatching, lemon pound cake drooling, pocket picking shenanigans.
Facts.
Deeply exposed. Oh man, I forgot what I was saying.
Is there any of the songs? Were you mentioning the songs?
Those are the songs, so I'll come right back to that. But they're the lawyer for the officers in his opening statement is like, he's profiting off of this, and he's humiliated these officers. And, he called this one a PDF, and he has a daughter, and his daughter came home crying from school because kids called her dad a PDF.
No, I'm good.
They also said she used to have friends that would stay the night and hang out at their house. And now they don't. That's dwindled because he's been called a PDF. Number one, This sounds like you are suing for your child's social life. This doesn't sound like.
But it's relatable to the child in the way that him's sad, him's getting teased.
Yes, fair.
You know?
Sure.
I'm getting teased. She's getting teased. Someone needs to pay.
Someone's got to pay. This has interrupted my life. Somebody must pay. They literally knocked this man's door down. The song, first one is "Who's Gonna Pay for My Door?" Will you help me repair my door? I think. Will you help me repair my door?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it's like the pound cake. Where'd Lily's things go? So there was one woman who did disconnect one of his cameras, and she got a song dedicated to her, and it was called "Lick 'Em Low, Lisa." The video is like 100 hours long, more like 14 minutes.
Right.
It's too long. What Afro Man needs is an editor. You know what I mean?
Does he?
Someone. Yes. Yes, he needs an editor.
So you say the music video was long.
Right. Like he told the story.
Okay.
And you just kept it going.
Okay.
Like the concept is great.
Yeah.
I am absolutely 100% here for ridiculing the police for doing whatever they did to you in whatever art form you do that in. You know, like I'm 100% here for him making music about it, making money off of it, making merch, all of those things. I think that's fantastic. That's more accountability than we're going to get out of a court system. I'm super here for it. The fact that they sued is a fucking bananagrams. And I absolutely cannot. Like the Drake, you don't mean that. Like, you don't really mean this.
Right.
Because now you are literally saying that you have been victimized. Victimized.
Yeah.
This has harmed you so much that you can't move forward. So to Carlos's point, the one guy in whatever song, I don't know which one it is, he says that he fucked that guy's wife. He also says that Lick 'Em Low Lisa ate his ex-wife like pizza.
This is just rap, though. You know what I'm saying? This is how rappers start. This is battle rap. You know what I'm saying? That's just the second verse,
it's
guys.
Literally
that's just,
hyperbole. You know. Like
Lily said, the cop's lawyer said the PDF officer used to coach cross-country track until his own runners started calling him a PDF. Like, the fact that, you know, didn't one of them say like they went whenever they go into a bar, people play that song or whatever?
Not necessarily a bar, but the guy said that when he was in line with his daughter at something, like her meet of some sort, and they're like waiting to sign up, then there's people behind playing the He's a Pedophile song. Lily said that the video was the perfect length. She's wrong. It's so long.
Okay.
But... and that lawyer said that it was basically pornography. There is a part where the woman who plays Lick 'Em Low Lisa in the music video.
Lick 'Em Low Lisa's crazy.
Lick 'Em Low Lisa is wild. But also, she should just be thanking him for a theme song. Like, everybody wants a theme song in life. And she's just like... not really seeing this as the opportunity that it is.
Right.
You got a theme song.
Right.
Anyway, she cried on the stand. Her own lawyer, made her endure watching that video live in front of everybody.
Right.
Multiple times.
Right.
They played it from different channels. They played the entire thing. They played clips. They just had her up there just crying. And
we discussed the strategy for that was to, try to get some sympathy. Well, you put her on the stand and look how his music is impacting her. Time.
Humongous backfire. I mean, absolutely huge backfire. The jury was like, are y'all fucking for real? Y'all not for real. You can't be fucking for real. You want us to do what about this? What?
Yeah. So this is what I'll say about the length of the song.
I said the video. To be clear. I don't know that the song, like if you streamed it, I don't know if it'd be 14 minutes.
Okay.
There's a lot of instrumental going on.
So that's
and guitar.
And that's where I was going. That's a signature of his performance because he does play lead guitar. So we're talking Afro Man's followers, like festival circuit type joint.
Yeah.
You know, he's interacting and engaged with the crowd a lot. This is like going to like a predominantly white reggae concert. Like there's a lot of overlap in these crowds.
Yeah. So
those really long songs work really, really well in those situations.
No, they definitely do.
Yeah. So there should, though. I agree with you with the fact that there should be a radio version.
Hey man, I'm just saying, if you want to keep
the festival version, or what do we do?
You can't jam band me in the video.
Okay.
You can't jam band me in the video. There's just a couple more things I have to say.
No,
and then
keep
I'll be
going. I would check something else out.
Okay. Because speaking of the music, there's a claim that they took his money. And there's video of them pulling the money out of his suit coat pocket, and they're counting it.
Right. And
then I guess they log it as evidence, but then quite the little kerfuffle with how much money it was.
Does it disappear?
The woman who worked, like the county clerk or whatever, who works for the sheriff, when he goes to get his property that they're supposed to give back because you did the raid, but you didn't find anything, but you still took my stuff, and so now you have to give that back. He goes to get it back, and he also brought a news crew with him. Mans was like, hey man, I'm a black man in America and I'm going to a police station asking for my stuff back. I didn't want to get killed.
Right.
I'm bringing the news with me. The clerk tells him, offers this information about how the books didn't match. Like the money that came in ain't the money going out. So the lawyer asks him, are you saying that they stole $5,000 from you? He's like, no, I know that I put $5,000 in my pocket because it was the balance of the show that I did at Red Rocks with Snoop Dogg and I forgot the other person. It's like, I put that $5,000 in my pocket.
Right.
That is all I know.
That's all.
And then not $5,000 came back to me.
Right.
So they're like, the police are like, you called me a thief. He has a song called Lemon Pound Cake because there's an officer who is just staring the pound cake down. Mans is like, ooh. Ooh. I wonder if, and in the song, he's like, you can take as much as you want. Something like that.
So he's got a song, one of the songs. Yeah. It's called Randy Walters is a Son of a Bitch.
Yes, that is the name of one of them.
That is a 6-minute song.
I think Randy is the one he said he fucked his wife.
Yeah. 2.3 million views.
Yikes.
Where's the other? Oh, Lick 'em Low Lisa. What's that? 13 minutes long.
Okay.
1 million views. That song was posted 10 days ago.
I don't know if my man has ever had views that quick. Maybe he has.
Will you help me repair my door? He posted that 2 years ago.
Yeah, because that was the first song that he did.
That's got 2.2 million views.
Yes. Which
2 years ago compared to.
This is what I'm saying.
Lick 'em Low Lisa.
I don't think he was getting those views that quick previously.
Right. 10 days ago.
And I kind of feel like a million of those views of the 2.2 came within the last 10 days as well.
Yeah.
Because this was like a thing that happened 2 years ago. I remember we talked about it.
Yeah.
And it was like, what the hell? Like, it was just so, like, what are you raiding his house for? What?
Lemon Pound Cake?
Yeah.
6.5 million views.
Oh.
That's 3 years ago.
Well.
Holy crap.
Well.
Will you help me repair my door? The official video, 12 million views.
Oh, did he do like a re-release?
Yeah. Holy
Okay, well,
shit.
we were just wrong altogether. I don't know. So I was going to say he said like his following has
he did say
grown
it's grown,
and that
exponentially.
followers have doubled and stuff like that. Carlos said Mans was legitimately distracted by the cake, and he was. He was.
Oh my God.
Lily.
Why you disconnect my video camera? 1 million views. 8-minute song. Yeah. Afro Man out here doing numbers, y'all.
He doing big numbers.
Billboard, what's good?
They're so, for one of the cops, he didn't put the cop on a t-shirt. He put the cop's dad on the t-shirt. And he was like...
Damn. The trolling is real.
So, yes, Michelle said, how much money do you think he made because those bozos took it to court? That's the whole thing to me. Like, This is what has happened. They sued him.
They're trying to chase them dollars down.
Like, they sued him.
They're entitled. I'm the one getting teased here. I should be getting paid for it.
And people are like, now, hold on. Wait a minute. What? You kicked this person's door in. You did all of this. You rummaged through the house. And then you just walk out. No, nothing. No, oh, well, hey, sorry. And then you're so salty that you sue. Like 7 of you get together and you're like, we got a fucking case, man. I just don't even understand why a lawyer took that on. Okay, what are you reading? And if it's Lily, you got to say it.
I'm laughing at you while catching up. But I'm laughing at what you're saying. Oh, my God. Michelle said, how much more money do you think you already read that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I will say this. In Lisa's deposition.
You looking well?
In Lickum Low Lisa's.
Not to be confused with any other Lisa. You know?
Not to be.
Not to be.
In her deposition.
Shit.
She was... I've not seen the entire deposition, so I don't know.
Right.
Lily said, let's all watch the whole video together.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. No, absolutely not, Lily.
No.
You got to get us at the up top for that.
In her deposition.
I'm putting Afro Man on my watch list. I forgot what I was going to say. What was
you were saying about her deposition? In her deposition,
she makes clear that she's a biological woman. Mm-hmm. And she has a deeper voice. I think we talked about this before, that she's always had a deeper voice. It's not like she is, making her voice be that way. And she's like, I don't have a penis. I have a vagina.
Thanks, Lisa. Thanks for clearing that up.
But basically... next to these guys, I got the biggest dick in the room, okay?
She said that.
And I'm confused on why she went the route she went when she's trying to say what she
doesn't even know how to garner sympathy. Yeah.
Lise. Look 'em low, Lise. Again, I say, enjoy a theme song. Embrace it for what it is.
Not everybody gets one.
Not everybody get one. Most people don't.
Yeah.
You
go your whole life.
Some sort of variation of another song. This is an original theme song made for you by a real famous person.
It's like Silver Lining. Oh my God. I'm curious, because I said, if I was one of those officers, my new suit would be against the lawyer for taking my case. Would this have become national news had they not sued?
We would have moved on.
They could have just took their licks.
I don't know how small the town is that they live in. Mm-hmm. But they're making it sound like it's 4 people, and that everywhere they go, someone's like, like, I don't think that's what's happening. I think that's what's happening on the inside of you, and that's the anxiety you have.
Wow.
But real quick, I didn't get to the point. Carlos said, dude was like, I don't know.
Right.
You know, and that's basically, look what this fucker started.
Look what he's done to my
right. Look what he's done to my marriage. Mans says, Afro Man's lawyer is like, do you believe that my client had sex with your wife? And he's like, oh. How am I supposed to answer that? What am I supposed to do? He's like, do you believe that? And he's like, well, I don't know. You know, I've been with that woman since middle school. Kind of terrifying.
Sir?
Nope.
Did you ask your wife? Did you maybe have a conversation with your partner about whether she slept with Afro Man? Did you? I mean, that would have been my next question.
I mean, I think maybe he did ask her and he just doesn't know who to believe now because there's just been so much, you know, distrust thrown out. How's he to know?
How's he to know?
Who's he to say? The woman I know and love, I don't think I've ever had to worry about that. But now that someone has told me that she did, like, be fucking for real. You don't think that that's just like, I fucked your mom and I don't care? It's
literally.
Like,
you're a cop. This isn't the first time that someone said they effed your wife to get at you, bro.
Today.
This is not the first time. People have said this to you. Like, what
it's
do we...
brain breaking. Like, Mans is like, he called me fat and said I was eating a pound cake. Like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Sorry for screaming. What are you doing here? How is this taking up anybody's time?
Right.
One of the things I said to Lily is, as we're watching their lawyer do his opening statement, the judge is back there just working on his bills. Like, he's looking at time, he's writing stuff down. He's like, is the calendar going? Okay. Well, you know, these candies won't crush themselves. Like,
right. He's working on the New York Times word, John. What's the thing you do every day?
That's right. Doing the spelling bee over there, you know? Seeing how quick he can do the pips. All of that, he's doing all of that, and this lawyer is like, you guys, I don't want to even have to say this word. I don't want to have to do it, so I'm just gonna warn you now. You know, this song is like pussy, 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 pussy. So anyway,
see, Carlos said he was like, "Are you a son of a bitch?" And bro was like,
what?
Well, she's dead or some shit like that.
No!
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's your response?
Legitimately, like, you know, they all sat in the fucking parking lot drinking beers together before they got in their cruisers and drove home. Good cops.
That's good police.
Having a meeting about how harmful this was, and is there something we can do? You know, like, what could we do? We can't get this guy for anything. He's not apparently not a kidnapper. They were there looking for, saying he was trafficking people. Yeah. You found like $5,000 of show money and a little bit of weed. I think, like,
decided to keep that for yourself. Yeah.
Silly. And a pound cake that you really wanted to take a big old bite of.
Ay, ay, ay.
Which video do you need, P-Town? Because the whole thing is everywhere.
I'll put some in. I'll put some links in the chat.
Thank you. Ambush got you. He's going to put some links in the chat. The entire thing is just full-blown shenanigans. They are whining, and it's so wild. Like, these are the same people that are telling you they're doing the most dangerous job that can be done.
Right.
Yet here they are, like, this really put me in a bad place, you know? I don't know now if my wife is faithful. Afro Man said in a song that he's been intimate with her.
He legit was like, did he sleep with your wife? I don't know. It might could have.
Imagine being his wife.
Bruh.
And your testimony. Your husband's testimony is, I don't know. You tell me. He did. He said, ask your client.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Lily said we could all watch it together now. We are past our time.
Lily is wild. Okay, so I put in, will you help me pay for my door? Randy Walters is a son of a bitch. And I just found lemon pound cake. Gonna throw that in now.
Is Lickum Low Lisa? Lily can tell us this. Is Lickum Low Lisa? Is that the Why'd You Disconnect My Camera? Or is that a different song altogether? Or did you find it? You found it. You said it was 13 minutes long.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Lickum Low Lisa. Gotcha.
Boom.
Boom.
And then once you watch these music videos,
oh my goodness,
you just need to do Afro Man testimony. And options abound.
P-Town said, I'll make popcorn.
We will orchestrate a watch party of some sort another time.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
This has been another News with My Fiance, Monday Night Raw, live in person, live Raw in the books. Thank y'all for spending this quality time with us.
Hey, yeah. This episode was made possible by our in-studio crew.
Big Jess, not the little one.
Get well, Jess.
Get well soon.
Love you. And our remote crew, Kyle G, Residual Audio, Michelle and Rossum, boom, quality controllers. Shout out to our studio sponsors, L&J Industries, for forever providing this dope space for us. And of course, super ginormous. Big thanks to y'all for watching, listening, and staying engaged with us.
Carlos said the raw way, so we'll add that into the script some way. Stay engaged with us all week. Follow us on Instagram at News with My Fiance. You can follow Ambush at ScamBeezy, and you can follow me at Portland Morgan. Become a member over at Patreon. You can do that for free, or you could sock it to our pockets at patreon.com/News with My Fiance.
Boom. Check out the merch over at newswithmyfiance.com/merch. More designs coming through. Some really great stuff already on there. We got the stickers. We got the buttons. We got the, I think, is there a hat in there? And then we got some mugs. You know, stuff's popping off. You know, go ahead and grab something for yourself. Grab something for a family member. And, again, always shouting out our family over at Patreon. Thank you so much for, getting in the paint with us.
Yeah.
Really appreciate that. Whether you're a paid member or free 99. Love y'all. But you know the deal.
Clear it.
Don't let the individuals distract you from the systems. Poverty is a policy choice. People over profits. Power to the people. No war but class war. Go hard on systems, not people. And you will see us. Actually, you'll hear us Thursday morning, 7:30 to 9:06 on X-Ray FM. But if you're not doing anything on Sunday, you will see us at no request from 6 to 9. We are doing our Ladies in Hip Hop celebration, our annual Ladies in Hip Hop celebration. So all women artists.
Finally, my time to shine.
Hello. All women artists the whole night. That's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? And we grown. So 6 to 9, we out of there. People got work the next day. We'll see you at White Eagle. But yeah, that's how it's going down.
Okay, love you. Kisses, mean it. Bye.
I wasn't ready. Thanks for tuning in. And you can catch this show streaming live on YouTube every Monday night from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. And our podcast episodes are available everywhere you listen to podcasts except Spotify.